With seconds left in the game, tied in overtime at Iowa State, the Missouri Tigers had the ball with a chance to win the game. What came next really didn't seem like much of a surprise, did it? Mr. Big Shot hitting the game-winning shot. Sean Hirschberg now shows us how Mr. Big Shot, Zaire Taylor, continues to live up to his nickname.
He's the most predictable, unpredictable character that I know that's on this team, probably on this earth.
He's never a shot he think he can't make, and the best thing about him is when the game's on the line, he always wants the ball.
Taylor a three for the lead. Bang! He buried it. Big shot, Zaire Taylor.
You got 5 seconds and the ball in your hand. There's not really too much thinking you could really do, but let me get this shot at the basket.
Down to 2. Zaire Taylor for the win. Yes! And Missouri wins it!
Big shot after big shot, Zaire Taylor continues to earn his nickname.
It's the big shot. That explains it all, you know. Going from last year to this year, especially after that Iowa State game, he definitely has ice in his veins.
When it's that last moment of the game, there's really no pressure because what's really expected? I mean, maybe now, I don't know. Maybe I might have started to put pressure on myself after the couple of shots.
Taylor came into this season a little worried about those expectations of living up to his nickname.
For Mr. Big Shot, number 11, Zaire Taylor.
Coming into the season, I was talking, like, I would talk to myself and say, wow, people keep calling me Mr. Big Shot. People might expect it, and it become like what they expect to happen is like, wow, like, I wonder what people would think if I get put in this position again and I don't come through.
3 for Z.
And Kansas State was the first time since the week of the Texas game and the Kansas game that I had an opportunity to be in that position. To actually be able to make the play was big.
But Taylor says his big shots aren't his biggest accomplishment in the black and gold.
To be a part of it and be maybe part of that class that started it, that feels, I mean, that's amazing, and that's something I'm probably going to be telling my kids in the future. I don't have any kids, but when the time comes, I'm sure that'll be something I will tell my children, and it's a great feeling.
Mr. Big Shot isn't the only nickname for Taylor.
Move and best self-proclaimed, as you can say, best looking man. They both came from Zaire himself.
English disagrees with one.
He does not look better than me. You do not look better than me. You're not the self-proclaimed best-looking man in college basketball. You're not even the best-looking man on your team.
Taylor's making plans for his future, and he hopes it keeps him close to his coach.
Still chasing the dream of playing in the NBA, and even further along the line, after some years, I would love to get back into coaching, maybe get the chance to come back under Coach Anderson, get some more mentoring so I could be groomed to be the best head coach I could be.
So someday you'll call Mr. Big Shot Clutch Coach. For This Week in Mizzou Basketball, I'm Sean Hirschberg.
The great thing about Zaire, he's an even keel guy, and I think that's what makes it even, to me, even more pleasant, that you got a young man that's able to step up when his team is in need, and that's what he said. When the opportunity presents itself, I'm able to do that, and I'm part of a team. And so, with that being said, I mean, you can't even explain it anymore. I think JT said it best. The name says it all. I mean, he's hit some clutch shots for us.
Zaire, I think, for me, might be the most interesting. He's philosophical. I mean, he really is a thoughtful thinker and speaker, and really interesting, I think, to talk to.
Well, he is, and I'm still trying to figure out how old Zaire is.
Wise beyond his years, at least. We'll leave it at that, Coach.